So I'll go back to something one of my bosses once told me when I was in sales, told me relationship before task. He wrote that up on the board for all of us at work and said, for all salespeople, I want to make sure you develop these relationships and you cultivate them. Mm-hmm. And when you go to these markets, nothing except for obviously the pandemic can substitute that in-person connection that you have, and also the experiences. For example, the markets, the way they're set up is they have an exhibit hall. You have a lot of programmers, be it movie studios, be it, TV networks, independent producers who have their own, stand promoting their content, their services as well. And then people, walk by and get information. The second aspect of a market is you'll have a lot of seminars, keynote speakers from a lot of industry leaders, which you can learn a lot about the trends in the industry, some best practices as well. The third aspect of it, which I think is just great and is where I've done a lot of my business, is also the networking events. A lot of these markets have a lot of receptions, cocktail hours, opportunities for you to, do dinners with some clients that you otherwise would not see because they're on the other side of the world, and you have an opportunity to have dinner with them and really talk things through in a more social setting. So whenever I go, for example, at the Cannes Film Festival, the joke is that you do more business at the Carlton Hotel, which you know very well.
Yeah.
And that's the place where you see people closing deals, is at the restaurant outside versus sometimes the Palais where all the exhibit halls are at. So that's why I like to go to these events. Sometimes you meet people you otherwise would never have connected.